dancers, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I utilise various forms of movement and dance that are derived from my knowledge as a dancer and a therapist to harness feelings of grounding and embodiment in a really fun way, and also assist us to understand ourselves better quite holistically and possibly set up different neural pathways between the body and the brain to help with holistic development, to help with neurological development, and also provide a grounding mechanism as well as a positive relationship with yourself. And so today I'm utilising knowledge about traditional Egyptian belly dance, which was traditionally used to assist men and women to basically have a healthy system to be able to bear children, carry children, and then after having children, how to actually help tone and tonify all of our organs, which change quite a lot after we do have children. But that can be a metaphor even if you don't have children. I use this as almost like a medicinal dance to help with any health because I find that it does help with digestion, but most importantly it does help ground me, as it does switch on the parasympathetic nervous system by the way that we move the spine. And a lot of people stay away from belly dance because I feel quite intimidated by the way that we sometimes move. It's quite fluid, especially with Egyptian belly dance. So today I'm going to break down just basic isolations. So isolations lead to the fluid movements that you see in belly dance, but we're going to connect to our breath and we're going to be very aware of our body. So in this sense, by using our breath, by using this deep awareness of the body, we're almost like in a meditative state, which does turn on the parasympathetic nervous system, which will have a positive effect on our holistic health, including emotional, psychological, and physical. So let's get started. So how do we see these belly dancers move so fluidly up and down with their spine and their hips and their pelvis? So let's first become aware of our breath. Let's become aware of our pelvis. Let's become aware of our joints and our bones. And let's just take a few deep breaths into the belly and out into the chest. Feeling the rise and fall of the body. Not having judgment on how something may look, but more being aware of how something feels. So another deep breath. And by now you may have already felt your system become a lot looser, a lot more grounded, a lot more ready. I want to take another breath, and once again, with this breath, I want you to be aware of your hips and your pelvis. Just be aware, because belly dance is a really amazing way to actually become aware of any blockages in your body, especially in this region where we carry a lot of stress, a lot of trauma, and a lot of obstacles. So once we become aware of this, we get to hear its voice, we get to hear what it has to say so we can move with it, we can integrate it, not shut it away, which will just cause further blockages. We can surrender to it and move at its own pace. Yeah? So take another breath in. On the exhale, just feeling the muscles and the bones and the skin and the blood and everything that has to do with this very important part of our body, our reproductive system that generates life, that regenerates our own life. When we move, we regenerate blood and cells, we cleanse. So one more breath. Feeling the ground, feeling your toes separated, your knees slightly bent, and very soft in the legs. Nothing tight and rigid, just very soft. Feeling the energy come down, and just being aware of the sensations in our belly button region, in our stomach region, and just breathing into the space and just being aware. And we're going to start off with our isolations of going side to side. So we're going to ground our feet, have them just a little bit more the hip apart. And we're just going to rock side to side using our knees coming in and out. So I'll show you to the side. As I jolt my knees forward and in without ever extending the knee, keeping it soft. Just in and out. In and out. And one knee forward, one knee back, taking turns like you would when you walk. And see what happens automatically to your hips. Feeling your hips and your pelvis rock left to right, right to left. And just feel this relationship between your feet on the ground, your knees coming in and out, your calves, your shins, the front and back of your thighs, your pelvis and your hips, and your belly. Your belly now rocks too, so it's being toned. And just allowing this to be. There we go, we have a hip rock. We're going to double and double. Still use your knees. You might want to now, if you can, use a bit more of that hip muscle. You may even feel it. I want you to breathe. Remember, a slow breath is the key to your muscle actually being looser, actually being freer. Just being aware of your breath, as you drive through your feet, and just bringing that back. Great job. This time we're going to do a pelvis forward. I'm going to say lift. Pelvic lift. Yeah, forward. So you might do this in yoga or Pilates. Grounding your feet. Notice how my knees are always soft. Always being aware. This is where the embodiment factor comes in. Be aware of what's happening in other parts of your body. Have I hunched up my shoulders? If so, that means I'm not breathing properly. So shoulders down, chest open. That automatically will help you breathe. Knees soft. Pelvis is soft, therefore. If the knees are soft, the pelvis is soft. Everything is connected. And dance is a really beautiful way of understanding this interconnectedness. As we understand it with ourselves, we understand it with our outer environment too. So we're just going to rock forward. It doesn't have to be a big movement, just a gentle. I want you to feel that cradle. It's like a cradle of your pelvis. So bones coming in and back, in and neutral. With the breath, breath in. Make it smooth. And as we do this, the way that we work these muscles actually allows for flexibility, because we are also using our joints. We are softening our joints. We are massaging our joints. We are massaging where everything is connected in a really gentle way. We're not clicking anything. We'll get to that. For now, we are just expanding, contracting and expanding to build the strength of the body to be able to isolate and become fluid. The relationship has to be harmonious. Just a few more. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. And you probably feel those muscles already fired up. It's like standing sit-ups. You're working the very deep muscles as well. So now we're going to do a north, east, south, west. So forward, side, back, side, and all over again. And this will work up to having this beautiful 360 motion that massages the base of your spine, massages your digestive system, your reproductive system, and gets you fully in your body in all directions. So a complete balance. So start. Now if you need to pause and go back, please do. Don't feel like you have to continue if you feel like you haven't understood something. So we're going to put these components together. We're going to have our feet once again a little bit apart, ground through the feet, feel your toes, feel the balls of your feet, feel your heels, soft knees. And we're going to tilt forward. We're then going to bring it to the side using our knees. We're then going to let the cradle go back. Yeah? And then sides. And back to front. Sides, back. So now we're opening more the front and contracting the back, side and front. Use the breath. Feeling the breath in the stomach as well, in the belly. And let the breath move you. Be very aware of how the breath actually expands your movements. So we're going to pick up the pace, but we're still going to keep the breath smooth. So here we go. Excuse me. More. And this breaking down with that is a mixture of smooth and sharp, of fluidity and yet contraction, builds up to rounds. Just let it go. Exactly the same thing in the other direction. Always forward first, side, back, side. Be aware of the sensations in your belly as you breathe into this space in order to help feed the oxygen, feed your blood, feed your cells, feed your muscles, so that we are more embodied, we are more connected, and we are more calm. Around. When you dance, it would be unconscious and just be a natural flow, which is what belly dance is all about. It's about fluidity, it's about flow, it's about strength and softness in the body. It's about the polarities come together.